It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. The name of the band is called Starblind, and the name of that tune is called Demon Rider.
It's good, man.
The name of the CD is called Never Seen Again.
You like them?
Yeah, they, like you said, they do sound like Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's a band, man. Very solid.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Yep.
And that is also on what record label?
Pure Steel.
Pure Steel. All right.
That's new stuff, right?
Yes.
Yep, that album, I don't even think that's out yet. I think it's not out till like next month, November sometime.
Okay.
So good stuff.
So you got a first listen right here on your Classic Metal Show, some Iron Maiden-ish style stuff.
That's right. Pew, pew, pew. First time play.
Yeah. All right, I just want to give a shout out to our friends in Australia.
Okay.
Because these guys and girls have been kicking ass and buying CMS merchandise. I mailed out some more merchandise to Australia this week.
Sure.
It's very strange. I think I sell more CMS merchandise to Australia than I do here in the States.
I've sold quite a few books already of the Motley book to Australia. I don't sell more than I do in the States, but I sell quite a bit outside of the States and mostly Australia.
Yeah, it's really bizarre that the Australians love the CMS.
Yeah, well, hey, that's cool. I love them too.
Well, when I take a envelope to mail to the post office, because I have to do the whole customs thing,
right?
The girl who might be serving me at the counter, she goes, "More Australian?" Even before I get up to the counter.
Right.
I said, "Yeah, I'm big over there."
She's like, "Who the fuck are you, shitwad?"
Yeah, more or less. More or less. I said, "Yeah, it's really strange. Nobody here locally knows me, but I'm big in Australia."
Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't get big enough to like do a tour over there.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just go over there and I don't know what we'd do, like do a live broadcast or something.
Yeah, the only problem with Australia is that fucking plane ride.
That is a long ride.
Yeah, it's a long one. Was that from here, like 9 hours or 10 hours?
I think it's longer than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I know Japan. The furthest I went was the Korea flight across, because I had to do 6 hours. 5 or 6 across to LA, and then from LA it was another like 9 or 10 hours. It was fucking long. I was gonna
say it's like an 18-hour ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a long flight, very long. So the flight part blows, but Australia I was there 30 fucking years ago or whatever it was, so it was a very long time ago, but it was fun. I loved it over there.
Never been, but if I were to travel abroad, that would be about the only place that I have any real desire to go check out.
You don't want to go anywhere else?
Not really. Not in today's climate.
Yeah. You don't want to take a chance of getting blown up anywhere?
No, not with all the anti-Americanism going on.
No.
In Europe and whatnot. That's why, when we've had Dawn on the show, and they've played over in Europe a few times in the last year or so, and we've asked him, and he's just like, yeah, we're on the public transport, and all these people laying around in sleeping bags, and it's like, fucked up.
It's a real shithole everywhere else.
Yeah, I just don't have any desire. I don't care.
Yeah. You know what? I did it at the good time, and I'm sure it's not as fun now. So, fuck it.
Yep. All right. One of our favorite subjects every week. What do you think?
Teachers fucking students?
Yes. I fail to understand this, but here's another pretty attractive girl. I'm not saying she's a knockout, but she's attractive.
Let's get the name.
Raunchy Snapchat video.
Okay.
Got teacher busted for sex with student.
All right. What's this hottie's name?
Again with the social media shit.
Of course.
Samantha Lee, and I'm going to spell out her last name.
Okay.
Ciotta.
Seata?
Seata?
Yeah, Samantha Seata. Let's take
Samantha Lee Seata, 32.
Let's take a look.
Didn't say she was a hottie, but, you know, she's not ugly.
She's,
6?
I would say
6?
Not that high, come on.
5?
She's about a regular girl 5, half a bottle of Jaeger 7.
Okay. So she's not ugly.
Not ugly. She's certainly workable.
Yeah, she's not a sex pot.
No, not at all. She's got a big nose. She looks like she could snort a lot of coke. And she looks like she's been crying in her mugshot.
Probably. Because she got busted.
Yeah, but the regular pictures of her, she doesn't look too bad. Got a little, like... She's all white, but it looks like her mom might have...
Well, she's a redhead, so she's going to be kind of fair complected.
But she got a little bit of Mexican in her face. At least in some of these pictures. Is this her? With her fucking butt. If this is her with this rocking body, I can see that. That can't be her. All right, never mind. That's some other girl that came up in the same picture set.
All right, a high school teacher accused of having sex with an underage student allegedly appeared in a Snapchat video.
Oops.
That shows her wearing a shirt and panties.
Yeah.
While boozing it up with 2 shirtless teens.
Whoops.
One whom bragged of getting in deep.
Balls deep.
Yes. I think Eddie in the chat room's got the Snapchat video still.
Where?
In the chat room.
That picture right there?
Yeah.
The Snapchat? Okay. Yeah, she looks pretty good there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she looks good there. She doesn't look so good in her fucking mugshot.
Yeah, well, that's a mugshot.
Yeah.
So that kid's face that's all blotted out, that's probably the kid that was saying he was getting in deep.
That's the kid that was balls deep in this chick.
Right.
Nice. Good for him. I mean, that's terrible and really should not be condoned.
It's despicable and it's disgusting, and I'm shocked and appalled and outraged and horrified and what are
saddened. Don't forget saddened.
We're saddened. No, sickened.
Sickened, but saddened too that his life has been ruined by having the memory of going balls deep in this girl.
Right.
That's fucking very tragic and sad.
Samantha Lee Seata, 32, could face additional charges based on the investigation of the recording. That'll get you every time.
Yeah.
Police documents obtained by the website say a student at the Beaumont, California high school saw the outrageous video.
Wow. I wish we could see the video.
Outrageous.
It's probably her on a fucking, rubbing some guy's chest or something?
I don't know.
It's probably not what we're thinking. You know, to me, outrageous would be her, getting fucked in the ass while another guy painted her face with fucking icing or something.
Did a little chin painting.
Yeah, with some Miracle Whip or something.
Right.
Now that would be outrageous.
Yeah.
Not her fucking smiling and saying hi or whatever.
Right.
But go ahead.
Let's see here. Police documents obtained by a website say that the student at the Beaumont, California high school saw the outrageous video, asked the teen who posted it if it showed Mrs. Seata. Yes, bro. I'm getting in deep.
Balls deep.
Yeah. Been fucking Seata and getting threesomes for the past couple of weeks at her house.
Sweet. He sounds very fucking upset about it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Getting threesomes. Who's the third wheel?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
The other teen who appeared in the video told an unidentified adult that Seata, a married mother of 2,
nice,
had sex with a student, the document reveals. If police have her phone, they will find out, the second teen reportedly added. Why are these kids always ratting these women out?
For the life of me, I can't figure it out. Why would you ever blow that up? Why would you ever blow that up?
I don't understand it.
I would ride that to the very, very end until literally the police came to my house. I would be fucking Mrs. Seata.
Yeah, if you get her phone, you'll see.
Yeah, okay.
You'll see for yourself, man.
Go ahead.
And the thing is doesn't this, again, this woman doesn't have enough sense not to be banging the students, but for Christ's sakes, taking Snapchat videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, that picture Eddie Rocks put in there, that's the picture I saw. I don't believe that's her.
You don't think that's her?
You think that's her?
I have no idea. I can't see her face.
It came up in those pictures, but I just can't buy that chick has to fucking kids.
I don't know.
I'm not thinking that's true.
During a search of Seata's home, detectives found a torn-up handwritten note that appeared to be written by Samantha Seata's husband, explaining her relationship with the boy.
Oh, boy, so the husband turned her in.
Yeah, described as 14-year-old whose mom is dead and whose dad is in prison.
Well, she had to fucking enhance his life somehow.
Oh, my God.
He's having a bad life.
Yes.
So, dad's in prison, mom's dead. The least she can do is give him a little pussy to fucking bring him up a little bit.
Isn't that funny how pussy just makes everything so much better?
Okay, now let's play that out. If your mom was dead and your dad was in prison, wouldn't pussy make you feel better?
Well, as someone who's experienced pussy in my life, I understand it, but boy, I'll tell you, it's amazing the healing power that has. I mean, I think Marvin Gaye had it right.
If your dad died tomorrow, wouldn't you feel just a little better if you got just a little bit of pussy that night? Tomorrow night, like you're feeling bad. Obviously, you'd feel bad. You love your dad.
Sure.
You'd feel terrible. And if your girl came over and said, "Let me just suck your dick, just to take the edge off,"
right?
Wouldn't you feel just a little better? I would think you would.
Wow, that's sexual healing.
Yeah, Marvin had it right.
He did have it right.
Yeah.
Seata of Banning, California. I don't know if you've ever been out to Banning, California or not.
Where is it?
It's on I-10 east of L.A. It's about 100 miles east of L.A. It's like out in the middle of out in the desert.
No, I've never been there.
Yeah, I have. Did you ever see Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
I have.
Did you see those dinosaurs at the Wheel Inn?
Yeah.
That's in Banning, California.
Okay.
That's where that is.
Nice. Okay. At least we got a landmark for it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly where that is. Seata of Banning, California, allegedly bedded the teen over the course of several months.
Nice.
After meeting him in a freshman English class she taught.
Yeah.
She was charged last month with unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor and oral, here's a word my dad would use, copulation with a person under 18.
She probably just blew him every time he had an appeal, what do you call that? An appeals hearing denied. Or what is that called? The parole hearing.
Parole hearing.
Oh, your dad failed. Your dad didn't get parole again. Unzip your fly. Let me make you feel better, son. 14 years old. Is your dick fully developed at 14 years old?
Well, I know I was jerking at probably about 11.
Yeah, but I mean, was it full sized at 14? Probably close, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, good on Mrs. Seata. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Should get the death penalty.
It's amazing.
Is that the end of the story?
That's it.
Oh, I was hoping that you had her sentenced.
No, there's no sentence. She's going to be sentenced.
I would want to know, for her, she's getting more than 30 minutes community service. She's definitely not hot enough to get that. What do you think for her? A year?
Yeah.
She's looking. She looks prison ready. I'd say a good year.
10 months and then like 5 years parole.
Oh yeah. Well, there's probation. She's gonna
probation.
Get a ton of she's gonna have 5 good years of probation.
Yeah, she's gonna get 10 months and then she's gonna get 5 years of probation.
Probably. That's probably a good guess. It'll be a year reduced. A year reduced to 10 months for good behavior, and 5 years probation, and never allowed to be teaching.
Yeah,
again.
she can't teach anymore.
No, she'll start a daycare center.
All right, I have not heard this.
Okay,
but apparently this expert explains why female teachers keep sleeping with their students.
Oh, well, this I must hear
because I don't understand it. I know most of us don't understand it.
I don't get it.
But we're going to find out what this expert says in under 2 minutes.
All right, good.
Let's find out.
Okay.
It is a crime for a teacher to have sex with a child. We're seeing more women who are being arrested for these crimes. In the past, women were not arrested. It may very well be that this has been going on for a much longer period of time. But now that we're arresting the women, we're seeing this phenomenon. These are women who are married. These are women who are dating. These are women who have children. These are women who may have been divorced, and they are trying to recreate something in their mind to bring them back to a childhood situation where they had their first sexual arousal and emotional arousal.
So he's saying that these women are trying to revert back.
Is he? Because that music and his fucking supercharged energy that he's given to this performance here is it distracted me for a minute. My God, could this guy be any more dull?
He's an old dude. He's probably like 80 years old.
Whitley Strieber? Jesus Christ, man. These women are married. These women are divorced. These women are old. These women are young. These women have children. These women do not. Shut up. Just get to it. And he's got that music.
Well, I'm sure he didn't produce the piece.
Well, he should do something about it. That stinks.
Yeah.
All right, so basically what he said is nothing.
Yeah, well, no, he said that due to the stresses of adult life,
yeah,
they're trying to recapture a time in their adolescence.
Right. And this has been going on all the time, but we never arrested women before.
Yeah, because it never was widely spread or widely known.
It sure as fuck didn't happen in my school.
Well, if it happened in my school, I was not aware of it.
If it would have happened in my school, someone would have told. No way this could have been a secret.
Sure.
Fuck no. Anytime any one of the girls in our class gave up some pussy, everybody knew about it. Every time. There's no way this happened in our day. Nope.
Teachers who may be just 23 and may see the high school relationships with her students as not very different from what she had when she was trying to date and find passion in relationships. And often the boundary then gets lost between the teacher and the student. But you do have the authority of the teacher over the student. It's a very powerful one. The child may look adult, they may have fully developed genitals, but they are not equipped to deal emotionally with the relationship of falling in love or falling into sex with a teacher.
Falling into sex?
Falling into it. It's a mighty big pussy to fall right on into it.
I fell right into sex with this teacher.
Yeah, whoops.
All right.
All of the teachers I have been involved with in my practice, their marriages ended. The children took sides, and people treated the teacher as a monster. Many of them get hospitalized psychiatrically or put on heavy medication. Many of these teachers are good teachers, and they're never going to practice again, and they have to give up their license to practice. It's horrible what people can do when a lust relationship becomes associated with attachment.
That's it.
Wow. Well, I don't know about thinking that it's horrible, but I might agree with the rest of what he's saying. It doesn't seem too horrible to me. And I don't believe for a minute that these guys are scarred 1 ounce.
Nah.
I just don't. I mean, maybe because this generation is so fucking weak, but, you know, I mean, our generation, we'd be bragging about that forever.
Of course.
God damn, I wish I had that story to tell right here on the Classic Metal Show.
Sure.
I wish to God I had a teacher fucking story, but just didn't happen that way. I'm surprised. You know what I'm surprised about? That we have not had one person call in legitimately with that story yet. We've had every other thing that we've talked about called in about, but we've never had somebody that got fucked by their teacher call in.
Yeah, well, I think for our age group, which, you know, we know what our demographics are.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in our day.
Well, I would like to invite anybody that's been fucked by their teacher to call us at some point. Doesn't have to be tonight, but at any point, give us a call. We'd like to discuss.
Sure.
Or if you know a kid that's been fucked by a teacher and they're of age to talk to us, how bad is that we get? They might have fucking banged a teacher in her fucking balloon knot, but still, we got to wait till they're 18 to talk to them about it.
Or it's not as widespread as we would be led to believe.
Her ass cheeks?
No.
Oh.
The incidences of that happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are a lot of classes being taught every day, and there's about 1 or 2 of these stories a week. So that's a lot of teachers that are not fucking their students.
True.
So maybe there's probably not that many. It just seems like that many because there's about 1 story a week.
Sure. Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Neely? This is Metal Drummer 777.
What's happening?
So I do have a teacher fucking student story.
You do? You're personally aware of this?
Yes, one of my friends was involved in this.
What happened to him? Was it a guy or a girl?
No, it was a girl.
It was a girl. She got banged. She got banged by a male teacher?
By a male coach.
Okay. Sounds hot already. I mean, it sounds terrible already. Go on.
No, but he was married, and basically they ended up texting for like 3 months, right?
All right.
Now, wait a minute. Before you get into this, how do you know all of this?
It was in the news, and it was rumored around the school.
Okay, so this was one that got found out and got reported.
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Okay, and when were you in high school?
Back in 2011 to 14.
Oh, so you're fairly so within the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was all over the news. Yeah.
All right.
Like it.
So go ahead.
So, set the table here. How does the girl approach the teacher, or the teacher approach the coach, or how does that happen?
I really think the girl started the whole thing because the teacher was my coach for track and field, so I personally knew him, and he wasn't, like a creepy, sleazy kind of guy,
Mm-hmm. Except for fucking that kid.
Exactly. And then he got fired, obviously, and his wife resigned because she was also a teacher at the school.
Mm-hmm.
And, so that was pretty heavy. She couldn't show her face at the school anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So was the girl emotionally upset, or was she cool with it, but she got caught?
I never found out about that, actually, so I can't tell you.
So what happened to her? Where did she go?
Oh, she dropped out of school.
Well, I mean, did she move out of the area? Is she still in town, or did you ever?
No, she moved out of town.
Okay, and you haven't seen or heard from her since?
Nope.
Are you friends with her on Facebook?
Yeah, I deleted Facebook.
She deleted her Facebook?
Yeah.
Can you get us in touch with her?
I might have to do some heavy Googling.
Some heavy Googling. And where did this take place?
What state?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
So is the coach now in jail?
Yeah. North Side East District.
And what kind of a sentence did he get?
He got community service and then a couple of years in jail.
So is he out now?
I think he might be, but I'm not sure. But he got a couple of years, you know.
So he got 2 years in community service.
What's his
name?
Yeah,
last name is Winbush.
What's his first name? Do you know?
No, I don't remember, but just do Winbush San Antonio.
his name is Windbush.
That was his last name.
Oh, here he is. Let's see. Reagan High School?
Yeah.
All right. No jail time for gym teacher caught having sex with teenage student.
Oh, my bad. You know, I heard a lot of rumors, so I might not know like what really actually happened. I was not there. Obviously.
Is that what he told her? I'll give you some wind in your bush?
Yes, pretty much.
The girl was 16, he was 33.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, that's a bunch of articles.
I mean, horrible.
So yeah, dig in, guys. Have fun with that article.
All right, dude.
All right. Well, your manager's telling you have to go.
Yes, I hear him calling. I will have to go now.
Well, hail and kill.
Hail and kill, fuck you, pal. Hand job.
Windbush.
I like when they call in stoned.
I know. Is that really his name? Windbush?
No D. Just Winbush.
Winbush.
Here it is.
He's like the... Kind of reminds me of that song. He's like the wind in your trees. He's like the wind.
Like the wind.
Exactly.
My trees.
He's like the wind in your bush.
He's like my teacher who's got me on my knees.
Right. Wow. So he got no jail time.
Yeah. I just sent you the story. It has a video if you want to play it.
All right. Oh, there he is.
There he is, Mr. Winbush.
No jail time for gym teacher caught having sex with teenage student.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. San Antonio Winbush.
Mr. Winbush.
All right. Let's see here. What do we got?
All right.
No jail time for teacher. Okay. What does it say here? This is first-hand information from one of the CMS callers.
Okay.
San Antonio, a former Reagan High School football coach and gym teacher. Do you ever notice it's always the gym teachers?
Yeah.
Isn't that strange?
That is strange.
When it's the guys, it's always the gym teacher.
I guess it's not that strange because they go in there and see the girls fucking with their prepubescent titties and shit.
I guess, but it just seems like that happens a lot with the gym teachers.
Well, how do you not get sexed up with when there's girls naked in front of you?
I know.
They're climbing the rope and you just see that rope sliding up and down on that fucking bunched up underwear that's packed into their little pussy a little bit.
Right.
As you're looking up, I mean, come on.
Were you a former gym teacher?
Dude, you know for a fact the only reason they ever had fucking climbing the rope in fucking gym class was to deal with the perv factor for the students.
Sure.
Or for the teachers. It was like a perk. Why else would you have something that's up in the fucking rafters where you fucking looking up a girl's fucking shorts? Other than hotness. I mean, rape. Why else would you have that?
So anyway, the gym teacher has been sentenced 4 years deferred adjudication, which is a form of probation, for charges of indecency with a child for a relationship with 16-year-old female student.
Right.
Northeast ISD tells us that David Winbush was hired in 2008 as a physical education teacher at the Reagan High School in December of 2012.
Right.
So he was hired in 2012, and our friend said that he graduated at that same time.
He must have got busted the same year.
Yeah. A student went to a teacher saying her friend was having sexual relationship with Winbush.
Oops.
Somebody's always going to tell.
Yeah. Can't share that news.
Nope. Initially, Mr. Winbush and the girl denied that. So she denied too.
Right.
Denied that there was anything going on. But later, the girl did admit to her mom that they had been having a relationship for a couple of months.
Mom, he loves me.
Yeah.
The mom was probably horrified.
A couple of months.
What are you doing taking that gym teacher's thunder stick?
Right.
What is wrong with you?
The girl was 16 at the time. Winbush was 33. The legal age of consent in Texas is 17.
That was close. Jeez.
Child Safe tells us this child is, in this case, was most likely lured into the relationship.
It sounds like she was willingly lured.
Yeah, it sounds like she wanted it.
Yeah.
So when you have someone that tells you that they love you, that they care about you, they fill an emotional need, or they fill a financial need, whatever it may be, then you tend to be a little more open with that person and believe you have a relationship with them.
So that's all I got to do is start telling these chicks that I love them and I'll pay for their shit?
Well, that's typically what happens with failed relationships is, tell them what they want to hear.
I only need it to last an hour.
Yeah, I know. But that's when they come banging at your door. You said you loved me.
Yeah, I don't need that. I really don't need that.
And now after 4 years receiving the sentence Winbush did, Child Safe says this is disappointing to say the least.
Yeah, very disappointing.
It was very disappointing.
So they didn't like that he only got 4 years suspended, huh?
No, they didn't like that.
Yeah, because he's not a hot chick. He's just a fucking dirty guy.
Right.
Disappointed! Yeah, I'm straight.
All right. Let's see here. It tells me that we have a long way to go in our society and in culture when we are talking about sexual abuse of a child. By definition, that is exactly what he did, said McGimney. Northeastern ISD tells us they contacted both Child Protective Services and the Texas Education Agency about Winbush.
Okay.
So Winbush is now no longer banging Bush.
He's not banging the 16-year-old, but he's free to do what he wants.
True.
I mean, he didn't really get any sentence, did he?
He's out of his probation now. It ended last year, I would imagine.
So he just lost his job.
Right.
Big deal. That's not bad for fucking a student. If all you really got out of fucking a student was losing your gig, big deal. You get the same thing for telling the fucking principal he's a cunt. You realize he got the same punishment as if he would have told the principal he was a cunt.
Yeah.
Same exact punishment. Wow.
You're fired.
All right. See ya. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's interesting that, one of our own
let
us know about that.
Yeah. It's nutty, huh?